Music. Hello everyone and good morning. In today's vlog, I'm going to take you with me to the gym. We're going to train upper body and abs, and then I'm going to make my post-workout meal, which would be a really fun little video. I'm actually doing the upper body and ab workout from my new guide. It is day 2 of week 1. I'm starting it all over again. I had such good progress the first time that I tried it, so I'm excited to stick to the full schedule now again. I'll link it in the description box down below if you want to go ahead and train with me. So I'm going to skip through the warm-up with filming, but don't forget to warm up, okay? It's very important. And then I'm going to go to the first exercise of today. Section upper body workout. The first exercise is the incline neutral press. I'm going to put the bench at a 30-degree angle, and I love this one because it hits shoulders and it hits your chest. So, basically, you lay on an incline, you have a neutral grip so your palms are facing inwards, and then you press up, squeeze your chest, squeeze your shoulders. You'll love this exercise if you've never tried it. Music. So, with this exercise, if you want to get more shoulder involvement and less chest, you would put the incline a little bit higher. For example, at 45 degrees. I'm putting it at 30 because I want to hit my chest. Next up is the V-grip cooldown, and I'm now just stealing the right attachment because you want to have the V-grip. With back exercises specifically, you're so much stronger during the eccentric phase of the movement compared to the concentric phase. So, therefore, if you make sure that you go really slow during the phase where the targeted muscle lengthens, so during the eccentric phase you'll get so much more progress with your lifts. For example, with the pull-up, the concentric phase is where you pull yourself up, contracting your back muscles. And then the eccentric phase is where you are lowering yourself. If you make sure that you go really slow during the eccentric phase when you are lowering yourself with the pull-up, you'll get so many more results from the movement. And you'll also get stronger during the concentric phase of the movement, so second set actually for me. Okay, next up is a cable row. Girlfriend, we love a cable row. I feel like all the back exercises are so good for your posture in general. You know, when you're behind your laptop all day, or behind your phone, you're just like hinging over. All the back exercises really help with just making sure that your posture is upright. So make sure with all the rows, with all the pull downs, that you keep your chest up and your shoulder blades retracted, like this. Yeah, I love a good cable row. I also love doing them instead of having 2 hands working at the same time or 2 arms, have them with a single attachment. So basically you first pull your weaker side, which in my case is my left one, and then you match to work with your better side or stronger side. I love it because it really helps with building that mind-muscle connection with both sides. For example, myself, my right side is easier for me to fire up compared to my left side. So when I do single arm work, it really helps with building that connection. Okay, cable lateral raises. We love cable lateral raises. The reason why you love cable lateral raises is you can kind of lean away from the cable and therefore you can increase the range of motion. Now the thing with the cable is sometimes even the lowest weight is quite heavy. That's already the case for me. So what tends to happen is that you pull, but then instead of leading with your elbow like so, you kind of pull like this and then you shift the tension away. So make sure you lead with your elbow, and if necessary you can always use your other hand to kind of help with assisting the cable. Alrighty, next one is the rear delt fly. I have a list at the end of the guide with alternative exercises, so if there is an exercise that you can't do, that you can't feel, maybe the equipment is taken, or maybe you don't have the equipment, then you can look at that list and pick an alternative exercise. That's what I did. Instead of the rear delt fly, I did the face pull just because I love the face pull. Now mind you, your rear delts are tiny baby muscles, so you don't need to go all the way back when you're doing a face pull or a rear delt fly, because this part isn't targeting your rear delts as much. I love to keep constant tension on the muscle to increase the time under tension. My actual range of motion is quite small. Again, I don't know, it's early guys. Instead of going all the way here and then all the way back, I just kind of keep it like this because I'm targeting my rear delts, they're tiny. And then the final one for upper body is the incline hammer curl, which is a bicep exercise targeting the biceps. Love it. With the other upper body and ab workout, we're targeting the triceps separately. Incline and make sure that you have a neutral grip. You can either do them alternating, or you can do them at the same time. I prefer alternating, but sometimes it just takes double the time if you do them alternating. So sometimes I'm like, you know what, we'll just do them at the same time. It is what it is. But what I love about the incline is that you have to keep your upper arm stationary. Like, there's no momentum involved in this exercise, which is great if you want to target your biceps. Make sure that when you are extending, you extend your tricep fully and then you go like all the way up. Let's grow those biceps. So now it's time for me to actually do some ab work. I am back home and it is time for breakfast, so, as you can tell, I train fasted. I often get the question whether training faster is better for fat loss, and honestly, fat loss comes down to your energy balance. Like, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose fat more specifically, then you need to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. So, simply put, it doesn't really matter whether you train fasted or not, it just matters what you eat during the rest of the day. You can train fasted, but then eat your maintenance level calories and you won't lose fat or weight. That's what I'm doing. I train fasted because I prefer it. I go to the gym quite early, and if I have food before, it just doesn't really sit well. Plus, I don't feel super hungry or anything because I still have energy from the food I had last night. So I train fasted and make sure that I eat approximately at maintenance level. I don't track it exactly, but on average I eat at maintenance during the week, so I won't lose fat even though I train fasted. I just prefer to do it, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel hungry when I wake up, and then I just make sure that I have some food. It's as simple as that. For breakfast I have some low-fat Greek yogurt. I'm going to add some fruits. I have blueberries here that I already cleaned. I always feel like you have to make sure that they aren't secretly going bad. Yeah, I'm just going to add some blueberries. And then I'm also making a little fruit bowl for Louie, and I'm going to add some strawberries. Yes, is it nice? Yes, yum, good goody. Oh. Also adding in some granola and some honey. And because I am feeling super hungry, I'm also going to make some toast. I have some avocado here, but I'm not sure if it's okay or if it's overly ripe. Oh, that's not too bad. I think I'm going to add some to it as well. I am having a full-on, like, hotel breakfast right now. I love breakfast. Alright, so breakfast. I have 2 slices of toast, avocado, and 2 eggs. Carbs, fats, and protein in the egg white. And then I have my bowl with yogurt, granola, fruits, and a bit of honey. Perfect. And I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to get some water because hydration, so if you're watching this video, pause it. I'll wait a few seconds and then drink a glass of water. Hydration is key. I'll wait. We're waiting. I know we're waiting. Perfect. Now cheers. Yum. Okay, it is time for me to get ready to take a shower and to change, get out of this sweater. I still feel my upper body being like pumped from the workout. I love training upper body. Don't skip training upper body, like, I'm serious. You'll feel so much better with your posture, your core strength. And I feel like upper body strength in general really helps with your lower body movements as well. So definitely make sure to give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys. Also, I have the biggest pimple. I hate it. I have a new best friend. I'm not saying that I hate it. I have a new best friend. Hopefully she isn't staying for long, but it looks like she is.